Just give us a couple of lines on some of the players. Mason Mount.
I love Mason as a player. Everyone's talking about him now, but there was a kind of a question mark about him, whether he would.
Definitely.
He should be playing ahead of some players that are playing. But I mean, he's been great. He's so good on the ball. He's a real nuisance off the ball. The way he presses and wins balls back, the way we want to play for England, it suits perfectly. A real level-headed guy, just works hard, quite quiet in nature, but not afraid to kind of talk on the pitch. Yeah. So I'm glad that he's doing what he's doing and proving a lot of people wrong.
Phil Foden.
Again, Phil, incredible talent this season especially. You can always see that confidence growing in him, thinking this is where I belong. I'm on the big stage now, and football mad. Talking to Phil, he just loves football. I get the perception that he's probably watching football all the time at home, like any game that's on, playing football in the street with his mates. He's been incredible this season, and it's great to have players like that playing in Champions League finals, getting that experience at an early stage. You get the sense that kind of no stage is too big for them. Of course, there's still a lot they need to learn, but they just want to go and play, and they're confident in their ability to get me on the ball and I can make something happen, and that's what we're going to need in a major tournament.
Declan Rice.
And I feel like with Dec, he's definitely progressed even better over the last year or so. His stature and the way he goes about his business, I guess, he's getting more confident. He's been with us for a while now with England. And just around the place, on the pitch, here in focal, like pulling players here and there, and it's a real good part of his game. And he could easily be a centre-back, the way he reads the game and sweeps up. He's a fantastic player. And they're all great lads, especially I think Dec and Mace are pretty much best mates from a young age, so we've got that real good mixture. I'm like one of the old ones in the group now. I feel like I'm 27, I feel like I'm about 35 in that age group, but no, they've been great, and like I say, I hope that we can really do something special in the summer.
That partnership with Calvin Phillips has come on a lot, hasn't it? Calvin Phillips has done well.
Yeah, he's done really well. Again, great lad, works really hard. I think at Leeds they have some mad training regime. So
did he talk to you about that? What's he say it's like? I mean, he's mad Bielsa, isn't it?
Yeah, he said, for example, there's one, I forgot what they called it now, but there's like 2 pitches together and they play 11v11 and it's literally just man for man on 2 pitches. 2
full pitches?
2 full pitches. And it's almost just like, all right, it's 11v11. And so
what, side by side or actually lengthways?
I think side by
side.
So width of 2 pitches and it's just 11v11. And the way they play is 1v1s. It's almost just like you're chasing someone around. So there's no wonder he's as fit as they come.
Jack Grealish.
Oh, fantastic player. I love Jack as a player. From when he came in and I started training with Jack, I mean, we just had a real good connection. He sees the game, I think, a lot how I see the game in terms of how he passes and how he moves.
Yeah.
Always looking forward, always wrapping balls in, kind of trusting your teammate to have the touch and be able to handle it. I spoke to him briefly about his injury. I'm hoping that he can get back before the end of the season, get some games under his belt, but I think he's a real player and one who's going to be very special for the future.
Raheem's
great. I've played with Raheem for a while now.
Long time now, yeah.
So nippy, so good 1v1. He's a huge part of how we play with England. His pace and kind of his directness 1v1 against the fullback, cutting inside. He's been scoring a good amount of goals for the last few years now. He's quite laid back, he's quite quiet. But again, he's kind of taken that leadership role in the team as well. He understands he's one of the more experienced players in the team. So whether it's talking to the younger boys or talking up in meetings or stuff like that, he's quite happy to do that, and it's been great.
Who's the loudest in the group? Who are the ones that sort of like speak most, more vocal in the dressing room? You would be one, would you? Yeah,
I mean, me, Henderson's a great, he's a great leader, Hendo. I love Hendo. What he expects from players on the training field, but has a great relationship with everyone off the training field. So he's a real good leader to have in the team. Harry Maguire, again, he's a skipper at United, and you can see why. He's got that leadership and captain material. But in terms of the group, I mean, a lot of us have known each other for a long time. A lot of the younger boys have known each other for a long time. So, like,
are they still playing PlayStation?
Still playing PlayStation
every afternoon.
All stuff like that. So, but it's like one of them. You go to dinner and it's not like you've got certain people sitting there, sitting there. You literally, we all just mingle and sit together, and that's the kind of relationship we have.
You're not in the FIFA group then, no?
I'm not in the FIFA, no. Not since my 3rd kid come along. I'm well and truly out the PlayStation days.
You're with the old men sleeping in the afternoon.
Afternoon nap.